Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Neki broadcast. Today we are playing Dota 2, and again we are trying our best to win. Now we are seeing these two players here, which are absolutely annoying, don't know how to call them otherwise. So you should definitely be picking off lane, you shouldn't be picking first. Wind Ranger, Pudge, Shadow Fiend, all of them incredibly annoying. Now I do want to pick
5 seconds remaining.
Clockwerk, simply because I can cancel Shadow Fiend's ult, I can cancel Pudge's ult, I can capture Wind Ranger so she cannot run away. And yeah, I can be annoying all across I can also cancel Witch Doctor's ult. So I believe that in this case Clockwerk is a great choice, and I will definitely make I have a feeling this will be a great game where we will leverage our hero to its best potential. So I just need to reassure my team.
It's in the bag.
Okay, just reassuring them that this will be absolutely fine, and I'm really trying hard. Now I'm going to mute everybody. Sure, reported. Okay. Now let's focus on our mid, and
It's in the bag.
let's see how we can best win this. So definitely Gauntlets of Strength would be a great option. Now Soul Ring as well, we'll definitely want that. So from this perspective, another Gauntlets of Strength. So that should give us the edge in our last hitting mid, that should give us the edge in fighting mid. That should be absolutely fantastic item choice.
Armor power.
And I am going to come and help my team fight here for this particular rune.
The battle begins.
Spring my trap. Much
Not
to
really
do.
sure what my team did there, but we got a lot of runes, which is absolutely fantastic. So my team received the rune here, which is absolutely great. And we shall now focus on our matchup against this Shadow Fiend, which will be a terrible matchup for us. However, I have a feeling that we can definitely get it. Oh, missed that. Never mind.
Run like a clock. I'm well oiled.
Okay, now he should not get any quick kills ever.
My gears turn.
There it is. We should be careful because now every quick kill contributes to his passive skill, which is there's no need for introductions regarding his passive skill. He becomes an absolute beast.
Yeah. Not what you expected. Spring forward.
That was annoying to say the least.
I am a can of whoop-ass.
Just get annoying.
Aha. Woo!
Oof, that was terrible. Not doing too bad, I think.
Yes.
We are going versus a hero who does have a great skill for last hitting.
Traits for a trap. I close the distance.
Believe. What doesn't really matter? I've got first blood.
Dead giveaway. The turtle wins the race. Yes.
Be careful because these stack, right? So I really need to be careful about these.
Spring my trap.
Now I do need one rocket flare. So because I mean, for scouting purposes, obvious reasons, do need a rocket flare. It's a signature spell. Now there is no. Could perhaps send a rocket flare bottom. This should definitely help. Plus, this should help me a bit with last seeding as well.
Yeah.
Now I should be careful here because it's very easy to become overconfident in this here. And against this Shadow Queen, it's really incredibly easy to become overconfident. There it is. Oh, it's very easy for him.
Spring forward.
Okay, there it is. So now I'm reassuring my team that everything is under control. Oh, he sees me.
Is under attack.
Okay, this is how I'm gonna play it, fine. He's really trying hard at this point. So, I'm going to try harder.
Incoming. Closing in.
Gonna have to be careful with these, they do stack a lot.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, I do have ult ready.
The turtle wins the race. Damn good. Jackpot.
Let's fight bottom.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Blaze here.
Okay, it was not probably the best use of my time, but definitely kill. That will affect the enemy's team's morale, so he will start now crying for help. So we have to take into account these psychological elements as well. You are playing versus humans. You're not playing versus a machine. They will never play optimal. There will be an element of emotion. So if you could affect those emotions in any way, shape, or form, then obviously you can make life easier for yourself and your team. Plus, I should be ganking anytime my hookshot is on cooldown.
Put
So
this in a can. And it's off. A fine adjustment.
there it is. Missing middle, care, missing middle. Missing middle, okay, never mind, he's back. I'm coming, you can fight here, you can fight, go. Fight.
Trip trap.
Your middle tower is under attack.
More losses. I'll polish my skin.
Okay, never mind. It's a bit difficult to land there, the
Your
hook.
middle tower is
Well,
under
as you can see, I'm helping my team, so they should appreciate that as well. So now they see that their mid is
Your
absolutely
middle tower is
awesome,
under attack.
so they feel good about themselves, they feel confident about this game. So it's really important. These ganks, they do more than what they seem on paper, right?
Yes.
So, shot, there it is.
10-man battle plan.
Missing middle, care. So just me staying middle here, doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I wouldn't really fully utilize my clockwork, right? So
Spring my trap. Incoming.
Your middle tower is under attack.
now I should perhaps catch this one as well.
And laughter. My
Your
gears
middle
turn.
tower is under attack.
Rock it on.
There it is.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh, I can't really, kill everybody here on this map. We've already killed enough, I feel. It's time to retreat gracefully and perhaps get something that could help us
I'm well.
return some of that damage, right? So definitely finish our soul ring. We need the mana to do these ganks continuously.
I do it with flair. The turtle wins the race.
Now, if we do get the tower, the enemy team will be like, "Oh my God, Shadowfield, we lost the tower. What is this? How could you?" So again, it's better for us. I mean, it's even better for us because we don't only hit the tower, we don't only get the benefit from the tower itself, we also get the psychological benefit of having visibility that indeed
I close the
middle
distance.
is having difficulties.
Boom, there it goes. Yes.
Which, again, after you use this, you temporarily gain 150 mana, so you should use it before you ult. So it's a perfect item on Clockwerk, simply because, as you can see,
Spring forward.
right, 150 mana gains.
More tools to play with. Flares here.
Okay, he got actually.
I'll take that as tribute.
Now I'm gonna use this. There you go. That was a good. Go back. We don't have the numbers. So that was a good hook shot there.
Power.
Now I should probably go back to base. Oh, never mind.
Put this jackpot.
Told him to go back, but he keeps going in. He really wants to feed one team.
Spring forward. Armor to the teeth.
Now I should also pay attention to what is going on here. Again, I'm using this, and then I'm fully utilizing that tempo. I'm forcing him to TP. Wonderful.
Bring
choice.
my trap.
Yeah, that was
Your middle tower is under
can't
attack.
really win if you get hooked, right? You have to make an effort not to get hooked.
You're mine. Coming in. My gears turn. Saved for later.
I see that there is a lot of
Enemy's middle
fighting going
tower
on
has
bottom,
fallen.
so probably I should TP to help. Just for their morale, right?
I close the distance. Ho! Double damage.
Go back.
Is under attack.
Okay, that was a good kill there. However, all good things have to come to an end. I was a bit overextending myself. However, Pudge, kill on Pudge was important, right? So Pudge is 3-4. He should be... Say, go back, mate, here. Go back. You are alone without vision. Now, what could be incredibly useful this game is, I would think, Blade Mail. More survivability and return some of that damage, because they will be going for me left and right. They are a bit... Can't really help him. Too far away.
I run like a clock. Yeah. Rattle and roll.
Don't really have vision there.
Incoming. I'm under.
As I was saying about this, you know, I catch him there, and there's really no way for him to run, right? So
Rock it on. Attack. Yes.
That's nice.
Grinding.
okay,
gears.
shouldn't be wasting time here. Out of players. Oh mate, why go there?
A fine
Anyway, no, not a problem. So not the carry that died. Somebody else.
turtle wins the
Not
race.
that important.
This'll come in handy. I'm well oiled.
Now I see there's movement here, so I'm coming to help. Go fight there.
The turtle wins the race. And it's off. It's not time yet.
Not really sure what's going on there. But that is a chain stun there, which is incredibly ugly. This Shadow Fiend should have died, however. My team didn't have the
Put this
reachability, let's call it. Because I'm sure they had the intention.
armor
They
power.
couldn't really reach him on time.
Homing in. This'll come in handy.
Your bottom tower is under
You
attack.
see, this is quite good versus these pushes. I mean, my rocket is quite good versus these pushes. We need some vision bottom. We can't really fight without vision.
Your middle tower is under attack.
A trace for a trap.
Not really sure what's going on there.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Don't have.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Don't really have visibility of anything. That's. We need more words, guys.
Your top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
My gears turn.
Your top tower is under attack.
Nobody's really defending. Everybody's just quietly farming. Which is really terrible. It means I can't really do much in terms of ganking. There's nowhere to gank. So we've had a good run. 5-1. Say this is definitely a 1 mid. Guys, defend here.
Your top tower is under attack.
Nobody
Top
cares.
tower has fallen.
For example, here, that would be an absolutely fantastic
I
catch.
the distance.
We would catch him. Guys, we need to defend these towers. We are strong when we defend these towers.
Spring forward. Incoming. 10-man battle plan. Trip trap. Illusion.
Can't really do much.
And it's off.
Can do is try to
Armored to the teeth.
push a bit here while my team is farming AFK and try to TP wherever there is a fight. However, my team doesn't seem to be keen on taking any fights, really. There are 3 top. You can kill bottom. Whoever is bottom can be killed.
Yeah. Yeah. A fine adjustment.
Shall we fight here in our jungle or not? I guess they're not interested. It's not a problem.
The distance. Boom, there it goes.
Can always AFK farm as well. It just seems such a waste of my hero. You should try. I mean, you should definitely try to make the best
Armor power.
out of a situation, but difficult to see how I could make do with such a passive team.
Get on.
I'm kind of forced to push this lane because there's just nothing else better to do.
I am a can of whoop-ass.
I'll take that.
Players here.
Again, using my soul ring to maximize my mana.
Can do it. Yeah.
I'm not really sure what's going on there, but can you fight a Tau only? There's a fight going on there. And it's
My
a
gear.
losing fight, so
Ow. I'm well oiled. Up close and personal. Yes.
okay.
Rattle and roll.
This needs defending.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Now I'm not really sure what to get. I should get an item with a lot of impact in the game. I'm not really sure which. I mean, definitely this one has a lot of impact. The blade mail, definitely. Now, in terms of the ultimates, I really don't feel that it would be the way to go. I think it would be a better choice. I think this stun basically add me a reliable stun. So from this perspective, I would say Vanguard would definitely be a great choice. Be a bit bulkier overall. Would also work well with my blade mail, right? It would have more HP.
Spring forward.
Plus the Vanguard would make me a bit bulkier versus Phantom Lancer as well.
Closing in.
Yeah, I don't like what's going on there, bottom. Come on. It's just going to die without casting an ult. No. Okay, that would make me. Not the best of fights for me. I mean, I did have my blade mail on for all that duration, but there were 3 heroes attacking me. So from this perspective, that did not do much. I'm a bit surprised that this. I mean, he was dying, right? He should have cast a spell. He should have cast a Ravage, right? He was dying anyway. So a bit annoyed by that. I also missed my hook there. That is absolutely true. We have to also be self-critical. I mean, that's the whole point, be self-critical. However, there was no reason for him not to cast a Ravage there.
Spring my trap. Spring forward.
Oops. I should be careful here because after my battery assault expires, can't really exchange blows with touch.
Trip trap.
Your bottom tower is being denied.
Why am I here? It's the bloody ult, isn't it?
Oh. Must be getting rusty.
Well, they were busy killing me, therefore they were not defending bottom, I guess, but it's not an excuse for my failure. Go back, you are 3 versus 5, go back there. Go back, you're 3 versus 5. Go back bottom. Just don't want to buy back so early in the game. Just these towers, they both need to die. There's no point in them being up, really. Okay, not really sure. See that they go in and just die. Okay, it's an important kill there.
Grinding gears. Get up. I close the distance.
No. There's definitely somebody in this here. We just don't have rev words. It's not a good place to be, I'll be completely honest. Okay, perhaps it's time for me to get a neutral item as well.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
My gears turn. Rock it on.
Okay, I have to be careful here. So now I've already used my battery assault.
The enemy's bottom tower.
Long stun. There's really nothing I could have done versus that. Why is he still coming here? That was well played. Well played with the blade mail and a silly play from the shadow feed. Great. Anyway, I don't know if I could have done better in that fight. I basically managed to free my teammate Venomancer. Venomancer was able to ult. I was able to get cancelled Pudge's ult. I was able to keep Wind Ranger in place for quite a while. I also returned some of my damage with blade mail. So we did quite a lot in that fight. I think it's safe to say. Plus, we were the ones who put the rev word in the first place. Now, I'm not sure whether the lifesteal, spell lifesteal, and night vision is the best. Well, we are running around ganking, so from this perspective, say yes. Plus, this Q does deal a lot of damage and basically can heal us. So from this perspective, I think that we are fine picking this Vampire Fangs. Now, where should we be? Should be closer to our team, right there.
Yes.
No.
I run like a clock.
Should be, could we fight here?
Same jackpot.
We need 5 though.
Trip trap.
sure what's going on here. Rocket flare through sight. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted.
Spring my trap.
I could help my teammates without actually needing to buy these sentry wards. An instant sentry ward on the battlefield. Now we should be able to catch somebody. I'm gonna catch somebody. Are you ready? Are you ready, middle? No, they don't seem to care, which is fine. Probably I'm on the word of sight. Anyway, let's just go back. We are only 2. Let's just go back.
Oh, Blair's here. This'll come to years. My
Guys, we could probably fight. Pudge is dead. We could push middle tower, definitely. Wow, that was unfortunate there. Nobody coming. Why aren't you guys coming middle to help us?
Pedal wins the race. A traps for a trap.
Okay, they are constantly farming here. They don't care. And that was their bad. That was not our bad. That was their bad. You can fight. You can kill them. They are low.
Your tower is under attack.
What's this guy's name? Anyway, probably we shouldn't be joining team arguments at this point, because now Tidehunter is going to probably be mad at us. This is the risk that you have for talking. We should be focusing on doing our job, but it's, you know, when you go in like that and when you get your opponents really down to 10% of hit points, it's difficult not to get annoyed, right? So we've already done our job for what regarding the early game and the mid game. We've done what we were supposed to be doing. Now let's see here.
An escapement mechanism.
Perhaps Skull Basher would be in order. Give us a bit more damage.
Armor power.
That is going to block my hook there, which is incredibly annoying.
Rock it on.
Roshan has
We're calling it good.
Haste.
Ow! I run the.
There was no way he would have escaped
Enemies
that.
close, and their corpses
And you see how our rocket flare is actually revealing our enemies.
There it goes.
Use my
enemy's middle
soul
tower
ring
has fallen.
to its full extent.
Dire structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant
Matter.
structures are
Bottom
fortified.
tower now. What is it doing? jumped in after a more or less insane teammate, but I did it anyway, just to show my solidarity with the team.
Gold for me.
Anyway, except this Venomancer, team is not that bad. Okay, this Tide Hunter is clearly trolling me. He's basically stealing all these rooms, not coming to help me. Probably he thinks that I should have helped him. There's really nothing you can do against such kind of people, really. All you can do is basically continue to work. That's all you can do.
Not yet.
Okay, they definitely have a ward there.
I'm well oiled. Do it with flair.
Can we just jump this guy?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go in first when you have an invis room.
The turtle wins the race. Aha! Aha! Spring forward. Flares here.
Okay, now it's important not to feed the enemy team senselessly. I think it's happening right now.
Yes.
Sure, they got a kill, that's fine. I should be around to be able to jump in and help my team,
A
right?
fine
But,
adjustment.
oh, that's almost there, but not quite. Okay, 3 of them here.
I run like a clock. Spring my trap.
Okay, that is good. You see, I was able to spot him a bit there, and I will be able to hit somebody pretty soon. Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Thanks.
He's blocked. I don't understand why people get in front. What was he going to do? Why would he get in front of my hook?
My gears
Doesn't
turn.
make any sense whatsoever.
This'll come in handy. Practice makes perfect.
We should be pushing this.
Yes.
Oi, fresh mate.
Boom. There it goes. Ah, that's it. Who's your turn, isn't it? The trap is sprung. No more.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the game is won. This is basically how you play
Yeah.
Clockwerk mid, and no matter how hard my teammates are griefing, this won't take away from us the fact that we picked appropriately to counter most of their heroes. And we shut down this Shadow Fiend in terms of being so active around the map that we decimated his team while he was staying mid and farming. We forced him to go lane and help. Okay. I don't know where I am. I don't know where my hero is. Not really sure there. Can still help, definitely. Always try to help.
Yes.
enemy's top tower has fallen.
It's a nice spell there.
Spring forward. Spring my trap.
I would say
Rattle and roll.
more damage. Why not? I'm not really keen on reducing damage simply because I need the blade mana, right? So
Yes.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
try to do it between creep and between this tide hunter. And also tried to hit my target, which is too much to do at once. With one single spell. We were a bit aided in our efforts by the fact that this phantom assassin was left the game, let's be honest about that. But still think that this does not take away the fact that he played mid accordingly.
Closing in. It's not time yet.
Okay, that was almost a hook, but not quite.
Trick trap. Aha. The
We even
temple
have the
wins
highest
race.
kill rate in our whole team. But that's nothing, it's not something you should pursue. You should pursue to maximize your contribution rather than increase such
A fine
egotistical
adjustment.
metrics, right? Kill rate doesn't really mean anything. You can be kill stealing from your teammates and you could be hogging all the resources, whereas
I
your
close
team
the distance. It's not time
finally did not take the rune
I'm well
this time.
Hands good. Jackpot.
So it does not really matter what we do at this point as long as we do
Yeah.
make sensible actions, right? For example, taking this tower, it is a sensible action. There is some gain to it, rather than a high risk, no reward situation, right? There is some gain. There is, let's say, a high risk, medium gain situation, so that would most of the time be acceptable most of the time, right? Okay. You don't think that was a bright idea? Going to try. It's too far. Group's blocking away too much. We got the tower afterwards. So even if one of us would have died, it would have still been fine, yes.
Coming in.
Okay. Let's see what I take there.
The turtle wins the
I don't
race.
want to be the one getting hooked. Okay, that's actually a good spell there.
Rattle and roll.
Hook coming? No. I'm waiting for
Yes.
this Pudge to land a hook, then I will go in. Because if I get hooked, none of my teammates can follow. Whereas if he hooks one of my teammates, then it's absolutely perfect because suddenly he will have two teammates fighting there. Oh, that's bad.
Incoming.
I don't want to be jumping Pudge, to be honest. It's just too fat. Jump, for example, even this Witch Doctor. That would be a better target.
Players here.
Don't want to be jumping before. was doing that, my teammates did absolutely nothing.
Bring my trap. And it's up.
I basically neutralized their carry. So more or less nothing I did. Cheap nothing there. Just wanted to be in the back, neutralizing their carries. However, there was no fight in the front, so in this respect. Cheap nothing. Now I could be buying back. I could be. Actually, I could do that. Could be purchasing some boots to DP myself into the fight. Well, I think that's not worth it this round. One more. Let me think here. What could save even more armor at this point? Or perhaps even a heart. Considering that they are 4, I would say at this point even something cheesy like a Lincoln Sphere would be enough. So just go for Lincoln Sphere.
Bounty.
This would basically cancel Doctor's stun. It will also cancel Wind Ranger's ultimate. It will also cancel Pudge's ultimate. Just be so annoying to play against me. I already have survivability from the Abyssal Blade and the Blade Mail, right? I'm already discouraging them to attack me. And they are still going for me. Plus, I could, in theory, transfer this to one of my teammates if I wanted to.
Haste. A traps for a trap. My gears turn. Yeah. I'm well oiled.
Probably get Roshan at this point. Be absolutely fine.
Put this in jackpot. A fine adjustment.
Don't have words, but I feel that even if there's a 5-5-5 here, it would be towards our advantage. I'm going to have some words. What? He killed Edges. Okay, that's some next level troll play, I guess. It's really annoying that this game is not over yet. Should have been over like 10 minutes ago. But you know, if you have such wonderful teammates that like to farm, click around, farm some more. It could be worse, I guess. They could be just jumping in, dying, and then saying, "Why aren't you helping?" They could be doing that. So, from this perspective, again, it's a, let's say, medium risk, low reward situation. So I'll take that any day. I was really sure. Okay, now it's my cue to go in. I am returning lots of that damage, but
Enemy's top tower.
okay. That should be is.
A little advice. From my round. Spring my trap. Incoming.
I'm just too strong at this point. Plus I even have a Lincoln Sphere.
Closing in.
It's unfortunate. No. It's a bit too overpowered, this Wind Ranger. Probably I could have used my stun item. That would have been my only escape.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
It's that is a bit more of a troll build than I had, so props to him. Trolling even harder. Anyway, this is not about trolling, this is about we securing the game, which we did. We secured our victory. Now it's just basically waiting around for these for my teammates to decide when do they want to actually close the game. As you can see, this particular Tide Hunter was not interested in closing the game. He was interested in building his 3 Daedalus. It's not even our carry, which is unfortunate. I should also be looking to buy some higher quality boots. Needs his blade mail. Now this should be okay. Should be enough, I guess. But I'm going to do this anyway. There's
Do it with flair.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yes. I run like a clock.
Not sure whether Roshan is.
Boom, there it goes.
It's not.
I'm well oiled. Say jackpot.
Let me get this guy.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh. There's a lone versus 4. Does not really matter at this point, but a bit bored. Guess I'm making silly mistakes now, just like my team was doing before. Anyway, just to explain a bit, like I was doing at the beginning, the thought process for picking this Clockwerk middle. So there are a lot of channeled ultimates here. One is Shadowpinned, second is Pudge, third is this Witch Doctor. So from this perspective, my Battery Assault is incredibly effective at cancelling all these ultimates. So is my ult, for that matter, which is a superior stun, right? It pierces spell immunity, right? So that was one. Then again, basically restricting movement with power cogs against Shadow Fiend. Incredibly powerful, because if he does ult, he will ult only me. And my Blade Mail will return most of the damage back to him, and he's quite frail in the beginning at least. Right? Also, you get the ultimate from Witch Doctor. If you catch Witch Doctor in your power cogs with battery assault, he won't be able to cast his ability. He will die really quickly, and you eliminate powerful stun from their team, because usually in this bracket at least people clump up together. Witch Doctor's stun is so powerful. Now, this being said, we should be helping our team here. Also, Wind Ranger, highly mobile hero. Capturing him in power cogs, incredibly effective. So it all screamed to me power cogs, especially since we didn't have any catch potential from our team. We have this Tide Hunter, yes, but he, as you saw, he was more concerned with trolling and making sure he stays alive and has enough gold to recruit his damage items, right? This is how he wanted to play. He was not... If he would have jumped with me, if he would have followed up, let's say 50% of the time, then we would have been so much more ahead, and this game would have been over ages ago. Since he chose to play that, what do you call it, strategy, say simulated strategy, right? Fun. He was just having a laugh, right? Just a ludicrous display from him. Then we would have been a bit better off. Now you see, they are still like running around doing absolutely nothing. Why would they do that? We need to push bottom, get the racks, and then win the game. It's basically useless at this point. But you know, it's nothing you can do other than report, of course. If I can catch somebody, apparently not. See, I'm not even cancelling the stun from Wind Ranger. Again, we don't have support from our team. What are they doing?
I run like a clock.
If he hooked me there, he would have been dead, to be honest. Anyway, nothing we can do. I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, like this. Power cogs middle, basically. Just joking. Clockwerk middle. And okay, so what is going to do? Sure why I wasn't returning damage versus the Shadow Fiend, because I had my Blade Mail on all the time.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Anyway, there it is. Clockwerk middle, intelligent pick versus all these channel ultimate heroes. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you do like it, so I can keep making thinking in Dota 2 videos. I shall see you later.